Well, good morning. This is our last day. I hate to say it, but we're going to have to be heading back here fairly soon. Well, not today, but first thing in the morning. But it's been a good trip, and there are parts of it that you're just kind of sitting and waiting. There are other parts of it that you're just sitting and relaxing. But it reminded me of a story I heard about a guy by the name of Phil Stringer. Phil lives in Oklahoma City, and he does most of his work from home. But he has to travel to Charlotte every once in a while to his corporate headquarters. And on one day, he gets to the airport, and the flight's delayed. To make a long story short, he spent 18 hours in Starbucks waiting for the flight to go. Finally, Starbucks had to close, and they kick him out. And he hears the call to come to the gate. The flight's boarding. So he gets to the gate. He finds out that he's the only one left in the airport, but the plane still has to go on to Charlotte because it's got cargo that it's got to carry and it's got things it's got to deliver. So he goes ahead and he boards the plane. They have a flight crew there. He has stewardesses. He spends the whole flight joking and laughing with the stewardesses and with the flight attendants. And I got to get politically correct there. And he is the only one on the plane all the way to Charlotte. Develops some good friendships there and says he's going to connect with these guys at another time and just kind of enjoy the friendship they've developed. But he was in a situation that required him to be patient. Anybody who's ever flown knows that patience is a major requirement of flying. And yet we live in a society that's becoming less and less patient all the time. The Bible says in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 2, be completely humble, gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. Patience is a virtue. It is an important part of the Christian life. It's an important part of who we should be and what we should be. But it's not something that comes easy for us. You need to think about how patience has or will impact your life and what you should be about and how you should be about it. And think about how God has blessed you with opportunities and the privilege of just enjoying all the blessings in life, so that whenever you're faced with a situation where you're forced to be patient, to wait on something, you realize, you know what, I've had a lot of good things, I've had a lot of blessings, I can be patient on this one thing, I can wait on this one thing. It's okay that I have to wait. And when it comes to waiting on answers from God, be patient. God's timing is perfect. So don't become impatient and say, God, why haven't you answered my prayer yet the way I wanted it answered? God will get around to it in His time, in the best way, at the best time. Well, I hope you have a good day today, and if you're forced to be patient on something, just remember that God doesn't make mistakes. He'll get around to it when it should be. Otherwise, be willing to wait on people once in a while. They've had to wait on you before. Have a great day. God bless you. Lord willing, I will see you back from Petersburg on Monday. Bye. Mom, if you're watching, love you. You too, Aunt Judy.